Hi, everyone. Today we have a special guest, and he's a good friend of mine, brother, and confidant. And met him in Abu Dhabi. It's like a brother from another mother. He's our chief growth officer. We have to give a title to him, but it's beyond that title. I think the titles don't apply to him. He's an artist. He is an actor. He's a strategic advisor. He's a thinker, and the things the guidance he provides, it is beyond that any title can give it to him. So there's no title. We have to think something. So his name is Bufaras. So Bader, that's why he's known for that. Bufaras is his nickname. That's why I call him because brother. So lucky to have him in Abu Dhabi. Lucky to have him as a team for Kapoor Wealth Partners, our family office in Abu Dhabi, and all the companies in the Kapoor Wealth Partners where he's learning. The one thing I liked about him is he may not know certain technologies, certain industries, the attention he pays, the time he spends to get to know about it and master it and explain to other people, the commitment he shows, we've been totally amazed and surprised and humbled. So we are lucky to have him, and we'll start. And he has some questions. He wanted to know about longevity and overall. And I want to know more about from him about the Emirati culture. So please welcome Bufaras.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much. Thank you so much. Now I need to hug you. How I can
Also,
thank you.
virtual hug right now. We cannot do hug. We will do after the show.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be in Kapoor Wealth Partners, and we met, I think, 3 or 4 months ago. You know, I was thinking that what may I add in the field that I have zero experience. Not zero, but I mean in the medical field and the AI, especially in this. And now everyone says, I know AI, I know AI. But believe me, no one knows AI. I
That
mean,
is
not
true.
no one, but I mean, most of those people who say, I know AI, they don't know. Also, today, when we were sitting in the lobby, I asked you about the supplement, that why you mentioned here in the ingredients, you said that approx.
Yes.
I always buy supplements.
Mhm.
I have maybe 6 to 7 supplements every day.
Mhm.
But after I used uh, Longevity Plus,
Mhm.
I put them aside.
Thank you.
I used to use it. Yeah, not because of you, but يعني the what does it have? It let me put them aside and use it. But my question was why you said why it's mentioned that approx.
Because it's truth. In when you make any composition and when you make any recipe, there's never 100% composition we can make. There's always a room for error, and that error could be that if you're putting something saying 200 milligrams of NMN inside or a 500 milligrams of vitamin D inside, it could be that when the composition is happening, and at that time, uh, it's possible that it may be slightly above the number or could be slightly below the number. And also, we want to make sure that we are truthful about that. Sometimes people put exact numbers, but no supplement can be exact number. It's a lie. And there's no supplement that says 500 is a 500 inside. No, it's impossible.
Really?
Yes, it's not possible because compositions are different. They change over time. They also degrade over time. And if it is especially close to expiry date, many supplements don't even have the right strength they need. So what we did was we designed in such a manner that it is close to what person will need, at least the 80% of the bioavailability for any medicine. These supplements are designed like any drug. And when you buy any pharmaceuticals, so they have to follow the standards from FDA and the Health Canada that you have to have at least 80% of bioactivity close to expiry. So if you don't have that, you cannot guarantee that, then the drug should not be approved. Because the drug you're taking should be still effective, even if it's close to the expiry. So, looking at the same standards, we brought and implemented in Longevity Plus. And since we have to do that, so we have to play around with the composition and the formulas to make sure the person gets the right dose, even close to the expiry. So that's why I put an approximately there, because there is a room for error. We are telling the truth. So that's why if you don't write that, and we know that it is not correct, it's wrong, it's misleading. So we want to make sure we're truthful to the people. Trust. Trust is very hard to earn and easy to break. So we want to earn people's trust on truth. So that's why we wrote it there.
Okay. I like the honesty, always. You know, in our culture, the lifestyle, we every day eat and lunch, rice. It's the must. Also in the dinner. So, what if I want to start longevity and to live, younger, and I want to eat rice? Because what we know that if you want to have good health, to be healthy, you have to stop eating rice every day. Is this right?
Well, good question. So, rice is a staple food in many cultures, like in India, some parts of India, especially southern part, or in Philippines or some islands in Asia Pacific. They eat Japanese. So, rice is quite commonly used, and nothing wrong with the rice, but the portion is matters. So, when you go to Japan, they're eating rice, but it's a very small portion, not eating a big plate of rice.
I think because we eat by hand.
Yes.
Yeah, even
Yeah, grabbing it.
GCC,
Yeah,
India,
yeah, yeah.
Pakistan, all those countries.
Because they connect food with hand, which is a cultural. So you eat food with the hand, so it nourishes your soul, nourishes your body. That's a culture belief we have. But if you don't know how many hands going there, when you're talking to your friends and brothers, how many hands in the mouth are going, so now there are calories in your body. So if you truly wanna eat rice, which you should, nothing wrong with it, you can replace a type of rice. So instead of having a white rice, have a brown rice, have a black rice. So those rice have
Black rice.
black rice. There's a dark brown, essentially we call it black rice. So have a darker rice color, not a white color rice. So that adds extra nutrients, very unique nutrients they have, that are help for your gut microbiome. They help lower your insulin needs because your glucose are not spiking up, and they keep you full a little bit longer in the day. If you're going to eat rice, you'll be hungry much earlier. So that's why it's very important. If you want to have a rice, nothing wrong with it. Have a smaller portion and change the type of the rice you're eating to more colorful rice, more brown, more dark colors, more black color side, and the better it is. It's like the fish. So the colorful fishes are better than the white fish. So salmon is much better for reducing heart disease, stroke, blood pressure, cancer, you name it. Even also helping with the longevity side versus the white fishes. If you're going to pick up a fish, pick up a colorful fish. Same way if you're going to for a vegetables or fruit. So pick up more colorful fruits and vegetables than just potato. Potato is again is a whitish color, creamish color. So add more colors with it. So more color you can add in your life, in your food, in your plate, better it is for your gut, better is for diabetes, and also cut your portions to small. What you learn from Japanese, they have like 6, 7 meals a day.
7 meals
Yeah,
a day.
6 to 7 meals a day, but they have small meals. They divide it. They never have a big meal ever. So something we can learn from other cultures, and something we learn from Emirati culture, and share with the world, because all of our cultures have some wisdoms from our ancestors. I want to learn more from you. I want to spend some more time in the country and see what I can learn and what I can teach back, what I have learned from international visits to Korea, to Japan, to other parts of the Europe. So there's so much for us to learn from each other. right? So longevity is that we have to live together on this earth. We have to stay healthy the longest, all of us. The quantity is very, very important. And when is very important. Most of the time I'm finding in a culture, when I visited, they're having late dinners. Very, very late dinners they're having. Same thing happening in India. So India has a lot of obesity.
It's like you are talking about me. Every day when I wake up in the morning, I eat two eggs, uh, and then after 4 or 5 hours, I eat, let's say, piece of chicken and little salad to start, diet. Before I go sleep at 12 or 1 a.m., you find me in the kitchen, open the, I eat anything because it's
Don't do that. Don't do that. So if you ask my lifestyle, how I follow from longevity, I make sure I get about roughly 13 to 14 hours in 24 hours when nothing goes in, no calories go in my mouth. I drink water during those times. How I plan that? I plan that I usually don't have a dinner or late dinner most often after 6 p.m. And then I try to wake up early in the morning as we have sometimes meeting. I'm in Calgary, Canada, and this is the evening in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, and having often meetings at 5:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning. So I wake up earlier a bit, but I make sure I get 7 hours of sleep. So I go to bed a little bit earlier. So I want to make sure that I don't have any dinner later than 6 p.m. Exactly. So, but then I sleep. So I make sure that I have enough time before I go to bed that my stomach is empty. Take about 2 hours for stomach to move the food down. So if you are eating and go to bed, you'll feel acidity. You'll not get comfortable sleep. Then you're taking medications next day, trying to suppress the acidity. So it's a bad time. First of all, never eat food within 2 hours going to bed. It's no, no. And around 4 hours is a good time. And when you wake up after 7 hours sleep, and it's already now close to 11ish hours since last meal you had it, and you drag a little bit, couple hours more. Now you're hitting a sweet spot of 13, 14 hours of fasting. So then having a breakfast around 8 p.m. gives me around 14 hours intermittent fasting without even doing any efforts. So when I'm more energetic, I'm more positive in the daytime, I'm more productive, I have a good breakfast. I can have an egg white, I can have a salad, I can have a bread, I can have anything, smoothie, coffee. And when I have a coffee, I want to make sure I have a coffee before 4 p.m. because coffee is helpful in longevity, but when taken in the morning to afternoon, coffee, yeah, any coffee. So, but having coffee late in the night is not helpful for longevity. So many clinical studies have shown coffee up to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. is a longevity drug. But if you're drinking coffee after 3 p.m., you're losing the impact of the coffee. So it's very important to follow the rhythm because when you wake up, your body wakes up, coffee helps you, your rhythm, and nighttime, your body knows you need to sleep. So putting coffee at that time is not helping your body, right? So do you have to listen to your body, follow the rhythm, follow the natures. The ancient wisdom is that sun comes up, we should eat food. Sun goes down, we go to sleep, but have dinner much earlier. Before when the sun is coming down, have a dinner. When sun is set, after sun is set, spend a couple more hours, then go to sleep. That's the best way of living healthy.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you so much for having an amazing question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.